Colette to the deaf, music to the blind. This is Wil Sylvince with page21.com. Why you not on page21.com? Oh. Okay. I will see you when you see me.
I want to start off by asking you, I know that right now you're on your press run, for the Shortcuts Film Festival. What was the concept behind the festival and putting everything together?
The whole concept, I started about 8 years ago, and it was basically a lack of avenues for people of color to get their works to be seen by the industry, and not just by the industry, but so the industry could see their work in front of like real people, because most of the time the industry is watching these shorts in their cubicle, and they're making a judgment based on their opinion, which is not really a good way to judge a short or anything. But when you see it with a bunch of other people, sometimes you'll be like, oh, okay. So a lot of good projects, networks passed up good projects because they thought it was whack. And sometimes when you watch so many shorts or you read so many scripts, you become immune, and you lose your sensibility of what's good and what's not.
Now, being in your 8th year, how would you say that the festival has grown this year as opposed to?
Well, it's grown in a way where we're doing a 2-day event now. It used to be a 1-day event where we just do one night of shorts, and this year we have so many great shorts we can't show all of them in one day. We have to do 2 days. Eventually, I would like to do a whole week of shorts. Like Monday could be, because it's right now it's comedy, drama, sci-fi, horror. So maybe one day could be comedy, Tuesday could be drama, Thursday could be sci-fi, Thursday could be horror, and so forth. So this year we're doing 2 days of short films.
Now we got to see an amazing snippet of this movie that you're working on about this Haitian immigrant who becomes a boxer. Give us a little bit of backstory on that and where you're trying to go with that moving forward.
Me and my partner Brian Kennedy, we wrote this story about this Haitian guy who just came from Haiti, and normally like outside of America, people think once they get to America they could make it and they could be rich, and then this Haitian guy come here and he realizes it's not that easy, and he's quickly become homeless and can't find any work, but he's determined, and he's determined to work hard, which is a lot, not just Haitians, but a lot of immigrants, they love to work hard because they know the value of working hard, and you bust your butt. In their country, no matter how hard they work, they're not going to see, there's no opportunity. But in America, if you work really hard, there is a small chance of opportunity, and they work for that small, tiny little hope. And so this guy busts his butt working really hard to pursue his boxing career.
For the people who haven't been blessed enough to see you do your amazing stand-up comedy, give us a little bit of backstory about, your own personal ascendance.
I started comedy years ago. I was doing it behind my parents' back. Haitian parents, they don't believe in that. I had to get a good job, and I had to get a job with benefits, then get a girl, get married, and then have kids, and then take care of my parents. So I was like the only sibling in my house that broke out of that, but I was doing it behind my parents' back. And then one day, I landed a gig on the Apollo, and the Apollo came on on Saturday, 1 o'clock in the morning. My mother normally asleep at 10, and my brother like, "Yo, Mom, I saw you on TV." I'm like, "What happened?" And then he didn't tell me. So when I got home, in the living room was my mother and all her friends, and I walked in, and we had the beads and stuff on, ding, and I walked in, and everybody stopped talking. They looked at me like, "Is that the comedian there?" And then everybody started laughing. So once you get on TV, Haitian parents are cool with it because they know you're making money somehow, but I wasn't making any money.
My family's from Haiti, right? And when my dad first came to America, he used to think the solution from getting deported, just pretend you're not Haitian. That was his solution. If immigration ever come out, you just act like you're not. You Haitian? No, you Kwesi. I'm not Haitian. Oh. I've been in America 5 years all my life. Why you say this? Why you? Oh.
How can we keep up with you? When's the next time you're gonna be doing some stand-up, and how can we just keep up with everything that you're gonna be doing?
On my website, wilsylvince.com, WILSYLVINCE. Twitter me at Wil Sylvince. Facebook, facebook.com/WSylvince, or just come to my house and we'll go check out some spots. No, don't come to my house.
All right, man. Appreciate it.